All right.
Oh
We
shit.
ready?
We're
Wait.
live.
All right. What's up, guys? It's Bench Mob Sports. We're back at it. A little Zoom call action today. We're all on Christmas break. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas to all of you watching out there. Um,
Or
Quick
Hanukkah
shout
or
out to our
whatever.
sponsors as we started off. As always, Zhang Hao Wang, Chubbies, put my chubby in your mouth. It is Tuesday, Taco Tuesday. If y'all didn't pop out
Hell
the
yeah.
Chubbies, you're missing out. Shout out Parlor Donuts, recent sponsor, as well
PD.
as newest sponsor, Swiffer Wet Jet. Go get you a Swiffer Wet Jet. It's great at the GSG house. So yeah, how's everybody doing today? Obviously a little different format, but yeah.
I'm trying to learn
Peace.
how to work this thing, man. I don't got it figured out yet. I'm not on the web like that, so I'm trying my best.
All right, Unc.
Whatever the hell that means. Hey, B squared is live from the Ville right now. Live from the stew. And I'm excited, dude. I got Vince Fox behind me. Let's go.
Yeah, back for coming in from the Big Hamp, way on the East Coast. I got RD behind me, who's gonna be here in spirit today. But we're ready to get
He might
started.
join in. He
He
might.
might.
Dude, RD's actually gone ghost in the Bench Mob Sports group chat. Dude is not responding to shit and hasn't joined the call. So
Yeah, unfortunate.
What
But
will be, will be. We
Hey,
show
big
moves
but
time
on.
jerk off.
before we jump in, new little new segment we got going on. We have been receiving a lot of fan mail recently. So we want to help you guys out, give you some answers to your questions. So I have on this paper one question for each of us to answer. So kicking it
Oh
off with
shit.
RD, this comes in from RD Lover 41. How do you
oh,
have such a perfect
hold up.
mustache, and how can I be more like you? Now, obviously, RD's not here, but I think we could all, he would say something like, "Oh yeah, 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 type shit." Yeah. What do you guys
Yeah,
think?
I will
exactly.
answer. I will
Exactly.
answer for RD. Well, just shower shit. So yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just put my background over the conversation when we talk for him.
I really hope, since I'm recording, I think it'll be like that. Over there. Over
Over
there.
there.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's talking.
All
There we
right.
go.
All right. Well, next question comes in from B squared enthusiast 12345. What is B squared, and what are your thoughts on transfer credits?
Well, for the first part of that question, I'll plead the fifth. And transfer credits are cool, dude. I get to leave college early. I get to leave these fucking jerk offs a little bit early,
Hey,
so
why don't you watch the
life's
language?
good.
It's a family-friendly
Oh,
podcast episode.
sorry.
SMA, bro. It's the holiday season, bro. Come on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
chill.
we gotta have a PG episode, especially with
We got
no
we got a
RD.
Scrooge over here, man. What's
Family friendly.
Dude, I got the hat on.
All right, my fault. My fault.
all right, bro. We got a question for DMD. He's been giving us some great, phenomenal letterboxed suggestions recently. DMD, what's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time has to be Good Will Hunting, independently written by Matt Damon, and at a young age, along with his friend Ben Affleck, about a guy with talents who has to decide what he wants to do in life. Set in Boston, so more Nate's atmosphere, but great movie. Robin Williams gives a great performance, and I've cried every time I've watched the film. It's beautiful. The story is beautiful. The acting is phenomenal. And I definitely recommend to any young man or woman out there to just watch that movie and just sit with their feelings for a little bit after. But yeah, that's my favorite
Good
movie of all.
pick.
Great pick.
Good pick,
Great
dude.
pick.
Great pick.
This next question has been coming in from a resounding amount of sources, but specifically from Track Guy 67. Backboard, what's the current state of your track career at the moment?
Yeah, I mean that's gonna be another no comment, just like B squared.
I would.
I can't let the haters know our next move, but stay tuned. Something big's in the work,
Oh, he's
So
got something planned. He's got
stay
something
posted.
planned.
Ooh.
I
Okay.
can't say
Okay.
anymore, but something's coming.
All
Okay.
right, and
Okay.
just to wrap it up, this last one comes in from your worst enemy underscore two. The question is, can we get RD to host this show? This Mr. Fantastic guy sucks. I don't know what to say, guys. What I
Fuck
don't know.
that
Absolutely
guy.
the
Fuck
fuck
that
not.
guy.
That guy really
Fuck
is
PG
RD.
show. Fuck that guy.
Thank you, Liam. Thank you. B squared. Cut
Chase,
it, cut it.
you want to come say hi to the fans
But
in the
yeah.
video?
What's up,
So
man?
first
Great
Great
segment
questions.
of
questions.
Bench
Great
Thank you.
questions.
Mob
Keep
Fan
them
Mail.
coming. Keep them
We got
coming.
we got Chase coming in
Let's go.
quick. Just wanted to say
Oh,
hi.
guest appearance. First guest appearance on
What
the
they do,
show.
Black Crew?
Dude, FTC.
Flight
Team
team
stand up.
That's all I want to say. Peace out.
Oh, yeah, dude. Shout
Great.
out Flight.
Great guest comment
Shout out Flight.
from
We got him in the works for a sponsor.
from White Chocolate Chase, by the way.
Okay.
Ooh.
As always, we
WCW.
appreciate you guys. Keep the fan mail coming. We'll be doing a segment like this every episode. So
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Are we ready to get into it?
I think
Let's get into it.
Getting the sports, baby.
All right, dude. Vince, you want to jump us off?
yeah. So breaking news. Munetaka Murakami, the Japanese Babe Ruth, they're calling
Ooh.
him, has signed a
Ooh.
2-year, $34 million deal with the Chicago White Sox. Let's clap it up. Shout
I'm
out to
happy
the
for you,
White
dude.
Sox, my baseball
Finally,
team.
Congrats.
something good
I'm
happening
happy
in
for you, dude.
Chirac. Finally,
Thank you,
something
thank
good
you.
in the rack.
But yeah, I mean, obviously as a White Sox fan, I could give my take. I'm so excited. First time we've made a move like this, made any sort of free agency, like exciting move in a long time. They call him the Japanese Babe Ruth. I would even go as far as saying the Japanese Barry Bonds. This guy's an absolute animal. His swing is so smooth. He's gonna slide in perfectly in that four spot, that cleanup spot for us. Probably gonna play first base. We got him on a great contract. This was a guy who
Yeah.
they were looking at.
Steal.
It says we got 10 minutes left on the Zoom call. Hold on.
What the hell?
Oh no.
Wait, how do I hide my screen? I'm actually about to buy. Guys,
What?
Zoom Workplace Pro is $17.99 a month. I mean $16.99 a month. I gotta buy it, or else we're gonna run out of time. All right, guys. So $6 a piece. Appreciate it. So we were talking about technical difficulties. Sorry, we'll re-edit that. But we were talking about the recent trade to the White Sox. How big of a market are the White Sox, Vince? This is
Yeah, I mean, the White Sox are just one of those teams where obviously like Chicago is a good market and they've just
yeah.
like their owners just not wanted to spend any money. It's the same guy who owns the Bulls. Just hasn't want to spend any money for like however long. And honestly, it's a great signing for the White Sox because this is a guy that we were talking about was going to get like a ton of money, like
100
Otani
mil
money,
plus.
100 mil.
Yeah.
And the Sox got him for 17 mil a year, 2 years, 34 in total. It's low risk, high reward, honestly.
Yeah, you guys got to steal. You guys
Yeah.
got. I think people were talking that he didn't get the big time contract because he has a higher K rate and swing and miss rate, strikeout rate, and swing and miss rate than people were comfortable with signing him for. But Fangraphs has him projected at 32 home runs, Vince, which doesn't mean a whole lot because it's just a projection. But 32 home runs and 2.3 WAR, which isn't that much. Which might be
how does
why
that
he
stack
didn't
up
make that
against
much
other
money.
White Sox players? How does that?
I mean, we don't have any power
It'd be a
hitting.
huge influx of power for them.
Huge. It's huge.
Yeah.
And we're talking about a guy who is the Japanese pro baseball home run king, the single season home run leader, with
Best
56
power
home
hitter
runs
in Japanese
2022.
baseball history.
Okay, I
History.
see. So does this
Sure.
say something about the complacency of the White Sox owner in the past? Like, why is this? Because we see big moves in baseball all the time, but this was shocking for you.
It's
I
it's
mean,
about time.
it's
It's
about
about
time.
time.
Come on.
The White Sox have needed something like this. We got a lot of young talent. My metrics project us to win 88 games next year, make a wild card spot. Um, I don't want to hear it from you, Mets fan.
Hey,
But
Redskins right here. We made the playoffs. So
they did. They did. Actually knocked the Mets out. But side, just side note. But
it
yeah,
happens,
anybody else want to give opinions? If not, we can move on to what Liam was
Well,
talking about.
I just have questions. I only have questions for
go
the
ahead.
fans, obviously, but
Go ahead.
you care. I'm just wondering if this move is a hit or miss. Let's just say it's a miss. Do you think we can see a regression? Because obviously you said the White Sox owner hasn't been doing enough in previous years anyway. Do you think he'll regress, or do you think the owner will continue to make higher risk, higher changes to the team, more moves in the offseason? I'm genuinely curious because this is a team that's
Yeah,
been,
that's kind of where I'm
no
thinking
offense,
too.
bad for many years, and bad historically. So
Yeah,
where,
is this a
where
sign that they're finally going to start bringing in more money for the franchise overall and really start putting pieces together?
Yeah, yeah, you would hope so. I really hope so. But at this point, this guy, we're talking about Jerry Reinsdorf here, who is 89 years old, will be 90 years old in February. And I'd say us White Sox and Bulls fans have been waiting for a certain something for a long time.
And for us,
Um,
we're talking about a guy that has to go pee here. So,
TMI,
Jeez,
bro.
dude. Jeez, dude, look at the state of this podcast. Well, he's gone though. I want to give a special shout out while we're talking about teams that don't historically spend money making steps in the right direction. The Pittsburgh Pirates signed Ryan O'Hearn to a multi-year deal, which doesn't seem like a huge deal. You know, he's just going to be a DH for them. Good power bat, but it's the first multi-year deal that the Pirates have signed someone to since the offseason of 2016 where they signed Ivan Nova and Daniel Hudson, two pitchers. So again, big shout out to these small market teams who are finally putting some money into their franchises.
Yeah, you love to see it. Love to see it.
I'm back.
Really do.
I'm back. Don't
Dude,
worry.
quick piss.
There's never any doubt. All right.
All
All
right,
right,
well, if
so
if we're gonna move on, we're gonna move on to me bitching and complaining about my New York Mets.
I also
So
hate the Mets, so this is perfect.
I
in
second
this
that.
in this
I third that.
clusterfuck of an offseason, the Mets have gotten rid of Brandon Nimmo, Edwin Diaz, Pete Alonso, Jeff McNeil, and in return, they've gotten back Jorge Polanco, Luke Weaver, Devin Williams, and am I missing anyone? I don't know.
Not that
I
I
might
can
be
think of.
missing. I might be missing someone. Or
I'll pay
Simeon. Did they
baseball.
get Simeon?
Yeah, yeah, they got Simeon.
Yeah, in the trade for Nimmo. Yeah. So it's been a whole lot of loss and not a whole lot of return. And I have no confidence whatsoever in this team. We've lost our entire core, and I'm sad. And we really need to make some good signings fast. That's about all I have
Yeah,
on this
so
this
question for
sorry
you,
ass
B squared.
subject.
Why not just switch over to the Yankees? You know, join a real winning team.
Fuck the Yankees. There's your clip. I'm clip farming. Fuck the Yankees
Great
and
play.
everything they stand for.
I think we can agree. I think we
Hey,
can all agree
chill,
on
chill
that.
on the Yankees.
Guys, breaking news. I just got a FaceTime call from Caden R.D. Atkinson. So maybe
Get him on this call.
maybe he's awake.
He can answer the question from the fans.
The fans
But
do want to know.
bouncing off what Liam said, I mean, I think this really all just like boils down to the rumors that are circulating, the Mets possibly moving to Albuquerque, New Mexico. I really think they're starting to
Hmm.
surface.
Yeah,
So
Walter White has been in talks to buy the team. I did hear that.
word on the street.
That is that is word on the street.
What? What? What is going on?
Some say that the Mets are going to be Breaking Bad.
Go home.
Dude, come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. All right. Moving on to our next topic. The college football playoff round one happened last week.
No one's saying that. No one said that. All right.
What
Dude,
the
that's
fuck
rocket
is
ship.
going on?
Well, we got some content. We got some content. I'm so excited to edit this. All right.
Dude.
Let's go. Let's keep
Okay,
Whew.
we're talking about college football playoffs.
Ryder, did you
Yes,
see
the
that?
college football playoffs.
All
What
right,
the hell just
let's
happened?
talk about the games. Obviously, very interesting. I want to talk about
The big Y's.
uh,
Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Go ahead, Nate. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I gotta look in on this real quick. The big Wise walks in. You gotta shut the
Yeah,
hell
the
up.
big
We're good.
Pennywise the Clown made an appearance in Chesterton, Indiana.
Absolute cinema.
Yeah,
Absolute cinema.
I need to talk about this Texas Tech game. What the actual hell did we watch?
Texas Tech.
Oh, no, Texas A&M. A&M.
There we
Sorry,
go.
I have
You
tech
know
on the
what?
brain. Said it already.
Unpopular opinion.
I thought it was a good game.
Unpopular opinion. We saw two hungry teams. We saw two defenses.
Defense, baby. Good defense.
I mean, you
gotta
saw
love to
a
see
game
it.
where you watched the whole thing, whether it was boring or not. You watched it on the edge of your seat, waiting for something to happen. And
And it didn't
the final
until
play
the
was a
fourth quarter.
defensive play.
Come on,
The
man.
final play was a defensive game saver. There's nothing you want more from your secondary in that scenario. Up seven, fighting on their own line against one of the best offenses in the country to see a pick. And who cares about the confusion?
Big time game.
Offense at fault, defense at fault. No matter what mistake the offenses make, the defense still has to capitalize. And the defense has capitalized all game. I watched it.
I had a blast watching that one.
Shout out to Fubo. Shout out to
Mhm.
Fubo, underrated sports app. It was a good game. And both teams wanted it. Miami prevailed. What can I say?
You. Shout out Michael
All about the
Irvin
you.
for the for,
And
for
now
those
they
sideline
march
reactions.
on to the Ohio State.
And I
On to
like
Ohio
do.
State. Do we think they're going to do anything?
Well, before we get on to the preview, I just want to say Texas A&M had more yards than Miami, more first downs than Miami, less penalties than Miami, better third down conversion ratio, and more time of possession. So, I mean, the game seriously came down to turnovers, which is not the team that I expected to lose this game because of turnovers is not the team that lost the game because of turnovers. I expected Carson Beck to be a real jerk off in this one and throw a couple interceptions.
I mean, what was
He didn't.
the team that won though? Let me get this right. The team that won though, their kicker was 1 for 4 on field goals.
Ooh, we're gonna get into
They could have
we're gonna
had
get into kicking
We-
later.
they could have had
Little
nine
sneak
That
peek
needs to be a
my
whole
segment.
own segment.
9 extra
Yeah,
points.
Oh, yeah.
Off.
Well,
They
I'm gonna get
could have
there.
had 9 extra points off field goals, and they still won the game. They still won it. When do you see a kicker
All
miss
right.
just that many?
And a
field goals?
blocked kick by Miami's defense. Miami's defense was here to play, dude.
I
Gotta
loved
love
it.
that shit.
It was a great
Blocked
match.
the field
I
goal
wish
and
it would have been.
interception
I
in the
wish
end
it would have
zone.
been the night game. As much as I love JMU, I was cheering them on the whole time. When they started scoring, I was hype. I was out of my seat. I was yelling, even when they were down by 30. I wish it would have been the night game. It would have been different atmosphere. But I concede we can't get everything we want as fans.
Field still showed up. Those
They
fans,
did.
the 12th man, were still there. It was
It
still
was
electric,
bumping.
even though they lost. That also kind of leads into last year. The home team in the playoffs went 4-0, and this year they went
2-2.
2-2. And
correct?
the only two home teams that won were against G5 opponents.
JMU is
So-
like Nate Diaz in the UFC. They don't lose. The time just runs out. There's just not
Yeah,
enough time in
sure.
the game. You had an extra hour onto that game, and JMU,
They
and
were
I'm
coming
just
back.
jump into the Oregon game. You add extra 30 minutes.
get there.
JMU wins that game by 17. Don't clip me. Don't do it. Don't clip me.
Clip
I'm
his
not
ass.
letting-
Clip his ass.
Oh, you're good, buddy.
Nate
You're
Diaz
cooked.
never loses. The
That's a
time just
take.
expires, and that's JMU, man. JMU, you give them 30 extra minutes against Louisville, they win that game by 6 touchdowns. I don't care.
I
But-
mean, one could argue though that Oregon simply stepped off the gas pedal a little bit when they saw that they were up 50
Well, one would be an idiot.
points on them. I mean,
No, I fear one would not be an
one would be
idiot.
stupid. One would be Nicki Minaj. Recent controversy surrounding Nicki Minaj. We won't get into all that. But one,
yeah, we're not a political.
I know she's
podcast.
gonna watch this and she's gonna get excited when we say that.
one could be dumb, but I don't know. I like the JMU. What do we think this means for the group of 5 schools? Because we can dive
Well,
into.
before we get there, I want to give a shout out to Oregon because Oregon gave up 0 sacks the entire game. That's big time against any defense. Big time offensive line play. Good for them. They also had over a 50% touchdown rate the entire game, scored a touchdown on more than 50% of their drives, and scored points on more than 60% of their drives. And like Nate said, in the first quarter, when they still had their foot on the gas, they scored a touchdown on 5 out of 6 of their drives. So that offense was moving. That offense was working.
I mean,
Hey, God
they
forbid,
had
I'm
the
the
whole
stat
game in
guy.
control. They had the game
That
in
offense
control.
was great.
JMU didn't give out, and you got to give props to them for it. But
Yeah, they fought back.
if they had another 14 hours, Oregon's still winning that game. It's just they were the better team.
It's not ridiculous. It's not ridiculous.
This guy
to say
think he
that.
is. I predicted Oregon to win, so I'm just trolling. It was a good game though. I think it does say a lot though because when JMU wanted to march down, they could. I mean, I watched the first drive where they settled for a field goal. It does come down to talent, but again, I mean, Indiana's guys are mostly JMU 3-star, 2-star transfer guys. Like these teams can do what they need to. I just think they need to prove it a little bit more. Throwing them right into the playoffs kind of makes them look
It's a
bad,
bit too much.
like worse than they have to. And
As much as people are-
I think it was Nick Saban or somebody. I can't remember which coach said it. Maybe it was Urban Meyer, where these teams need to play at least 3 top 50 teams to prove themselves. Top 50 isn't crazy, but I mean, you got to play with the schedule you're given, but at some way, shape, or form, we have to test these group of 5 teams, just a little bit more. Because, I mean, you're right. Looking at the final score, it looks like JMU was in there. They weren't really in there. But, I mean,
But if we're gonna let's give credit where it's due here. JMU had a 100-yard rusher. They had 500 total yards of offense. They had the same amount of first downs that Oregon did. They went 4 for 4 on fourth down. I mean,
did you
JMU
see the
committed way
QB
more.
pancake block? I'm putting in that clip. Did you see the
Yes,
QB
yes,
pancake block?
yeah.
Another handoff, bouncing it outside is not.
I watched that and
Yeah.
got out of my
They wanted it, man. They wanted it.
They
They just weren't there. They weren't there, and
They had the heart.
They had no turnovers, though. I mean, like, I don't know, man. I mean, it's
That
just
can only
it's-
take you so far.
I think
man.
at the end of the day, it comes
They
down to a
played-
skill disparity. Oregon,
they played.
they have the money. They have
well,
unlimited
though.
money.
As a G5 team, they didn't embarrass themselves, right? Tulane went out there and embarrassed themselves. Tulane got ran out of the field. JMU went to the locker room and they regrouped. And did they come out against maybe the second group of guys, the backups, or guys who were kind of taking plays off? Maybe, but they took advantage of it like a good football team does, and they put up a lot of points. I say good for them. I say they put out a good showing for the group of 5.
Shows
to
they
the
care,
dude-
and that's honestly what
shout out
matters
to
more.
Twitter. Shout out to Twitter, man. I love it.
JMU's Twitter or just Twitter in general?
JMU's Twitter. Nate, you were about to say something.
bet.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna say Oregon. They have literally unlimited amount of money coming in from Nike. They can do whatever the heck they want drafting wise. So the fact that JMU didn't just say, "All right, we lost this game," they stuck it in no matter what through the whole time. I mean, you got to give them props. That's what matters more. I mean, then look at a team like Notre Dame. The stuff isn't going their way. They throw a little tantrum, skip a bowl game. JMU, at the other hand, they have nothing to prove. We all kind of knew what results going to have, and they still went out and fight. Like
Their fans
You gotta
showed up
give 'em
too.
props
Did
for
you,
that.
did you see the corner of the JMU section? It was
yeah,
in a I mean, I don't even know if you can call Eugene a hostile environment because their fans are so nice. Everywhere I see their fans, I always see great props to their fans.
Nice
JMU.
fans, but dude, they were up whatever it was. They were up by like 30 something points at halftime, and that stadium was still rocking. That stadium showed up. Those fans showed up, and they made it a really hard place to play for JMU.
Even if Oregon starters were out, you're damn near playing against the environment and the people on the field. Like you're playing against
Oh, yeah.
two defenses, and you got to capitalize.
I mean, how much of that 100+ yards and penalties has something to do with the fans? I'd say a good chunk of it. I don't know how many of that was like false starts or whatever, but I'm sure that a good chunk of that had to do with.
Vince, do you have any opinions on the matter?
No, you guys are really covering everything.
All right,
Okay, great, thanks. Riveting content. How about Caden?
Caden.
Okay, bet.
Oh, thank you, Caden.
All right, moving on to the Tulane versus Ole Miss game. This will be quick. Ole Miss absolutely just ran them out of the stadium.
I'm gonna quote Josh Pate. Tulane got stuffed in a locker, man. Stuffed in a locker. They couldn't do anything.
They got their lunch money taken. And
got
you know
books-
what?
They got
Again,
their book smacked out of their hands. Put down the book,
Again.
you bookworm. They got
big shout out to that stadium because they knew damn well what that game was going to be. That game was essentially a start of the season. It literally was because they played them at the start of the season.
Yep.
In like a tune-up game.
Very
But,
similar.
I mean,
result.
I know it's a college football playoff game at home and people are going to show up, but they set the attendance record at Ole Miss. Ole Miss has had some
What do we
big-time
think?
football
Because
games.
you're right. There's not much to say on this game, but what do we think about? Did you see Lane Kiffin's tweets giving
Fuck
props,
Lane
trying
Kiffin.
trying to say stuff to the Ole Miss guys like, "Hey, proud of you guys, way to go, on to the next one." What do we think? Is
Lane
that
Kiffin doesn't
guy act?
he doesn't
Yeah, he's
deserve it,
not
dude.
proud of any of them. He doesn't care.
He doesn't deserve to
If you care
to
about your
say
team,
stuff
you
like
don't go
that.
to LSU for the money.
Yeah, he doesn't deserve
Yeah, he can get
to
out.
be putting out support. They don't care. I can guarantee you that no one in that locker room gives a fuck about Lane Kiffin.
What do you
It
guys
probably
think about
pissed him off,
John
to be
Summerall
honest.
coaching for Tulane?
Sorry, what did you say, Vince?
John Summerall was coaching Tulane. How do you guys feel about that?
I mean, I think good for Tulane for letting him stick it through with his guys, not being petty about it. But I mean,
Well, it's also the premise that at Ole Miss, although it hasn't been much of a program in the past, it still has the power to be, and that's acknowledging that Lane Kiffin, what he built up was possible the whole time. It's not some miracle. Now, what the Tulane coach did is definitely way more impressive than what a lot of coaches has done. So for them being able to be like, "Hey, come back, you've built this, and we want you to finish it," there's more props
it's
there.
respect. It's
Lane
respect.
Kiffin, Lane Kiffin built up an SEC team with many donors, with many happy fans. It's not as much. It's just not as much. And I know you can't choose what conference you're in or where people allow you to get these responsibilities. You can't choose your opportunities, but
And obviously, you'd rather be at an SEC school than
yeah, but
American school.
it's
But
just more impressive what Summerall did at Tulane, and I'm happy. I'm happy that he got to finish it with his guys rather than tweet about being proud of his guys from an
he also,
LSU royal chair with a crown on top of it. I don't like that. I think
yeah, he also handled it so much better than Lane Kiffin did. You know what I mean? It was just, okay, I'm going to go to this other place. I'm going to take this job, move up in my coaching career, and I still want to be here and fight for this national championship with my guys. Lane Kiffin he made it a fucking circus, and then they ran him out of town for it. And it was a mess. So whatever he has to say is irrelevant. Good luck in Baton Rouge or wherever LSU is. I think it's Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge. Yep.
Yep. All right, last game. Alabama versus
Yeah.
Oklahoma.
Thriller, dude.
Fantastic game.
Friday night game.
Friday
I think
night
started at
thriller.
7:30 post Meridian. Great game.
Oklahoma got off to a 17-0 lead.
And
Dude,
I was
Oklahoma
Yeah.
there was a point in this game where Oklahoma had an 86% chance to win, fellas. That is nuts.
I mean, there were certain Alabama haters, right, in this conversation right now that were saying in the group chat that it was over.
I picked Alabama to win.
I mean,
I
It
picked
looked to
Alabama to
be
win.
over.
I did too.
I
You're
picked
did look
telling
to
me
be over.
a
That Alabama
17-0 Oklahoma start didn't look like it was over?
Yeah.
Alabama had nothing going.
I will say
John Mateer
Alabama-
threw one of
I
John
will
Mateer
say-
threw one of the worst pick sixes I've ever seen.
I'll clip it.
Only rush 3. Intercepted.
What matters is when you have a home game, I think it's important. When you have everything on your side, it's harder to avoid being complacent. 17-0 start, but all Alabama is doing is how can we come back from this? What plays do we have to make this a smaller game? All Oklahoma's thinking is how can we be a decent enough team to win by the time the clock runs out? And you can't do that against an Alabama team, a historically good Alabama team, a hungry Alabama team with 5-star and 4-star talent who wants to see another round of the playoffs. How do you avoid getting complacent in that environment? And they didn't do it. They got complacent. Mateer got sloppy. Those first couple possessions, I would have thought Mateer was the greatest quarterback.
Mateer
in
looked good.
football.
Mateer looked back.
He looked amazing. He looked amazing.
Yes.
He was shifty. He was throwing dots. He was commanding the offense. He looked comfortable, but not comfortable in a way where he looked non-competitive. He was competitive and comfortable. Got up 17-0, and where was it? Where was it? I don't know where it was after that.
Hey, the wheels fell off the wagon, as some would say.
The wheels fell off. Great Kanye and Ty Dolla Sign song. Wheels fall off. Don't act like we ain't lost. All right, my fault. Bad Kanye rap.
I mean, when Oklahoma won this game in the regular season, you looked at the box score and you saw Alabama did everything better except the turnovers.
Mhm.
This game, when you look in the box score, I mean, Oklahoma has more yards, more first downs, pretty much the same amount of penalty yards. They were better on third down, equal on fourth down, and they had more time of possession. They did everything right except turn the ball over and get complacent against a really scrappy Alabama team that found a way to keep themselves in the football game. And I mean, it was a really, really impressive effort from Alabama. They won that game. Their running back had like 20 8 yards rushing or something. Like
Yeah.
they won that
They
game
were
without a
completely
running
shut
attack.
down.
Without a running attack.
It was
It
impressive. I
was
mean, it goes to
impressive.
show you what happens. A few bad
Bless
plays, and all
you.
of a sudden, you're winning football games or losing football games.
Yeah.
Those interceptions, those turnovers. I mean, it makes a world, especially
They're
in these
killer, and
playoffs where you're one and done.
they're especially killer when you get a touchdown out of it. And I mean in the
Yeah, for sure.
and I mean when it's that big of a swing of momentum on a pick six, I mean it's hard to come back from that even at home. Again, I'll shout out that home crowd too because that home crowd was electric.
The
Every
drone,
venue,
the drone and the strobe lights before, and
The white,
every
yeah, the
venue,
lights.
every venue was so good, and it's a crime. It is a actual crime that the College Football Playoff Committee does not let us have more home football games. The four of us, including Caden, is five. He's not here right now, but he would be in this with us. The five of us would be in Bloomington for a home playoff game where we would be favored by more than a touchdown against Alabama. We'd be doing live bench mob sports interviews from Memorial Stadium in Bloomington if it wasn't for the college football playoff being a bunch of jerk offs. Could you imagine? At it would be Oregon and Texas Tech at
Alabama.
Texas Tech. It would be Alabama, Indiana at Indiana. It would be Miami, Ohio State in Columbus, and it would be a rematch, Ole Miss, Georgia in Georgia. That'd be cinema. It'd be great. It'd
electric,
be
completely
awesome.
electric.
And instead, we're doing it at fucking neutral sites.
Caden, what do you think?
Thank you, Caden.
Okay, bet. Thanks. Appreciate it, kid.
All right. So we talked about all the games enough, right? All right. So with all that playoff business being put behind us, now we got the second round. The second round where we
yeah,
have Ole Miss at Ole Miss, not at Ole Miss versus Georgia, IU versus Alabama, Miami versus Ohio State, and Oregon versus Texas Tech. We'll start with the Oregon game. What do we think? What do we think? Because we're talking about a Texas Tech team that some would say haven't been tested looking at the Big 12. Now, if you choose to believe that, you might think Oregon's going to walk all over them. If you don't choose to believe that, which is me, because the Big 12 is a good conference, I say we're looking at a pretty even matchup right now.
I love this game.
I mean, the first team
I
we got
love
to
this
talk
game
about
so
is
much.
BYU. I mean, Texas Tech beating BYU twice.
It is a big
It's
deal.
going to come down to, or is BYU a real team or not? That's what's going to make or break Texas Tech as a team because that's their win. That's their dominant win.
Well, I can't
So,
even say
BYU's
what are our thoughts on it?
we don't even have anything to say BYU is that team because their bowl game is against a team that some people are pretty skeptical on in Georgia Tech. But when looking at this, I say everyone says it's hard to beat a team twice, and Texas Tech did beat a team twice, and they beat the brakes off of them. They walked in there, stuffed them in a locker, walk in your trap, take over your trap. They did that.
BYU's a good enough team to not lose like that to other teams that were in this playoff. I think
Exactly.
BYU's fine. And I think the Oregon offense versus the Texas Tech defense is the best unit versus unit matchup we're going to get in the entire second round of the playoffs. I think it's going to be absolutely electric.
I
That
completely
defense
agree.
is stout, dude. They're awesome. And that offense from Oregon is obviously firing on all cylinders. They had a week to get great looks up. It's going to be awesome. I hope, and I really hope that Texas Tech has prepared themselves in a way where they're not going to come out flat. Because I think if they start this game flat and Oregon has that offense humming, it's going to be over too quickly for Texas Tech with the slower offense to come back.
Yeah, I completely agree with you, but it's also just the fact of it being on a neutral site. It's really about what team can gain momentum where it needs to. And that's something you can't figure out is going to happen until you're physically just watching the game in front of a TV. You don't know when a play is going to happen where it takes all the air out of a stadium, where it takes all the opposing fans and all the home team considered fans, the favorite fans, and gets them all just quiet. You never know when that's going to happen. But I will say Oregon has an advantage in that case. I think Oregon fans are going to travel like crazy. I think they love their damn team. And I
Where's
don't
the
know.
game happening? Do we know?
I'm not sure.
Which bowl game is
Someone
it?
will have to fact check.
I'm
Someone will
getting
have
it.
to
I'm
fact check
getting it.
that. But all I know, Oregon fans love their team. And Texas Tech fans do, but it really just depends who's going to travel more. and which team, again, Oregon's going to come in with a more recently played game versus, yes, a JMU team that people consider weak, but versus, in my opinion, a pretty damn good JMU team that they
Miami.
held. It's in Miami.
It's in Miami. So it's a
Yeah, I
pretty
mean,
pretty
that's a trip for the
far
Ducks.
trip for the Ducks. But I also think those fans are going to travel, and there's no doubt about there's those fans traveling. But Texas Tech has never been here. Those
And
fans, I think, are
they
going to
won it.
show out.
They
Those
won
fans
it.
are going to show out. I think. I think it's going to be a pretty split crowd. I don't think the crowd's going to play a big factor. I think it's just going to be two teams just fighting.
Just fighting.
And I
Well, yeah.
can't wait to
I
see
mean, it's
that
going to be a great
defense,
game
that
for
Texas
sure.
Tech defense put up against a challenge like the Oregon offense.
What do you think, Vince?
I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be the best game of the week, I think. Um, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, dude.
I love that.
All right.
Next game, we'll talk about the Ole Miss and Georgia game.
IU. Oh, Ole Miss and Georgia. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, another good game. This Old Miss team not having a coach, is that honestly going to be a strength of them? They have something to fight for. How do we think they're going to fare against what we are considering one of the better two teams in probably the whole country right now?
I
Go ahead, Ryder.
I Georgia is on a roll. Georgia's on a roll, and Ole Miss was on a roll until they played Georgia. They were on a roll against Georgia until Kirby Smart and his team went lights out, went crazy in that game. And usually when teams have weeks off, I think they're going to come into it weak. But a Kirby Smart coach team, I don't know if they come into this game weak off of extra prep time. I was talking about the Georgia coach.
Kirby?
Kirby.
Kirby.
It's not Kirby. It's Kirby.
I think you want
Hey, what are you talking about? Go into your room. I'm doing a podcast.
whose house you at?
Ball game.
I'm not in your house, buddy. This is Chase's house. All right, that's Matt. That's Matt. He's insecure, so he's trying to limit me and my positivity. But anywho, where I was now, Georgia with extra prep time, they're a dangerous team. They were a dangerous team to begin with. They were a dangerous team at the beginning of the year, and it's the end of the year, and they're only better. Now, Ole
Great
Miss
defense.
not coaching.
Georgia's got great
It didn't make a
defense.
difference versus Tulane, but does the coaching difference make a
I-
difference between Georgia? It's hard to
Dude, I like this. I like this offensive coordinator up there. That offense was still humming. I don't think they lose as much of a step as people were thinking they were. And I think it's good that they have a game under their belt now. He has prepped that team for a game, and that team has had success in the game, and now he gets to do it again. He's just going to keep getting better. But with that all being said, I mean, Georgia's a different animal, dude.
And
Georgia's
where's
some
the game at?
dogs.
Where's the
No
game
pun
at?
intended. Let's get a quick look here.
What do you think, Vince, Nate?
I love Georgia. They're my pick to go to the national championship on that side of the bracket. Um, I'm a huge Georgia guy. I think it's gonna be Georgia, Indiana. Um, but yeah, I think that their defense is great. I think obviously like they already played once they won. Um, but yeah, I'm high on Georgia. I think they're hitting their stride at the right time. They're hitting their
I
stride.
completely agree.
Yeah.
It's happening
Yeah,
in New
I mean-
Orleans.
New Speaking of
Game.
New
So-
Orleans, speaking of
Shout out
New
Drew
Orleans,
Brees.
how about
New
that
Orleans
Southern
Bowl.
Mississippi versus Western
New Orleans
Kentucky
Bowl.
Hilltoppers game?
Mm-hmm. Good
We'll
game.
talk
Gotta
about
love
that
to see some good.
for just a second, but that was a good game.
Gotta love seeing some good bowl action, dude.
I
on
love
a
it.
random Tuesday. Gotta love it.
I was at Chili's
Gotta love
when
it.
that game was going on, man. Talk about it. I was eating bacon chicken ranch nachos, man. What do you know about that? Nothing.
Here we
What do you
go.
think, Nate?
But New Orleans is a good travel. Like both teams are going to travel well to that game.
I
In New
completely
Orleans. That's not too far for either one. It's going to be a good showing there.
Definitely. I mean, yeah, I think this Georgia team, they're the team to beat for sure. This Old Miss team has something to prove, but it might not be enough. This Georgia team looks really dominant, so I'm excited to see this game. But there's only one game I'm excited to see even more. And that's, of course, Alabama coming to IU, home of the Hoosiers, where this man is going to talk his stuff.
Dude, I cannot wait for this game. Who would have thought if you told an IU fan 5 years ago that we were going to be favored on a neutral field against Alabama, they probably would have shot you in the goddamn face, dude. They would have never believed you. But that's the way it is, dude.
I think
I'm excited.
both teams are great. I love Alabama. I'm always high on Alabama because it's Alabama. And now I'm always high on Indiana because I'm an IU guy. But what it can come down to, and what Coach Kurt Signetti has been saying the whole time, ever since he got the job, was that he was going to eliminate complacency. And what better chance to prove he can eliminate complacency off of a 3-week bye with nothing but prep time, with nothing but recovery time, and just prepping for one of the highest, most amazing, most highest accoladed schools in the country, than Alabama. Both teams are going to be hungry. It really just depends who can make less mistakes. Who can make less mistakes, and that comes down to coaching and that comes down to player mentality. Now,
Oh yeah.
IU has a mentality. They haven't been in this position before, so they want to prove it. But Alabama is a lot weaker than we've seen in previous years, and they want to prove they're not weak. Both teams have something to prove. And I'm not going to say any predictions. I'm not going to say how I think the game's going to go, but I'm hoping for a beautiful technical game from both sides. Who can have less turnovers, who can allow less yards, who can, get their coverages right, who can have more explosive plays. It just comes down to so many factors, but I'm excited for it all. I think it's going to be a hell of a slugfest, something that has me on the edge of my seat, and I'm excited. I'm excited. It's in Pasadena, California, at the Rose Bowl.
Rose
One of the
Bowl.
most highly anticipated bowls to watch every year, and it's got the level it deserves. It's in the perfect atmosphere for what it's been talked up to be, and I don't think this game could let me down at all. No matter who wins or loses, it's incredible to see both of these teams in a position to be able to fight at the Rose Bowl and red on red matchup. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I love it.
I think
Let's talk about
Alabama's I think
yeah.
Alabama's before you go, Nate, I think Alabama's inability to run the football is going to really come back to bite them against an IU team who has stopped really good running attacks. I mean, I think our defensive line is going to eat. I think well, I shouldn't say our because we're an unbiased pod.
I'm
But
partial.
I think the Indiana defensive line is going to go crazy even without Daly being injured. I think we're gonna run right through them.
Yeah, I mean, what I want to talk about is Mendoza, obviously coming from Caltech, or yeah,
Cal.
Caltech,
Yeah.
Cal. He's from that area. He's played games around USC, probably at USC. I don't know if they played last year,
UCLA.
but do we think that this is going to give him a good advantage going into the game? He's going to be way more experienced being in Cali, being used to Cali, over this Alabama team that doesn't travel up there nearly as much.
Yeah, with a guy like Mendoza, I don't really think it matters at all whatsoever. I think this is a guy where you could put him, you, you could go to MetLife Stadium next week and have him play for the New York Jets, and I think he would be calm, cool, and collected.
Hell yeah.
I completely agree there.
Great take.
Mendoza looks at things the right way. He's a team first mentality guy. He focuses on the fundamentals. He prides himself on the basics, and he prides himself on the love of his team. It doesn't matter where that dude's going to play. It matters that he's smiling, that he's happy, that he's confident, that he's ready to go. So I really have no questions for him as a player. And I know after he won the Heisman, some Twitter critiques were like, "Oh, how's he going to fit into a locker room?" His guys love him. He's a great guy.
Love him.
He's a great player.
Yeah.
When has there ever been any doubt? So he's going to prep the same way. He's going to play what he can. He's going to do what he can, and he won't try to achieve more. He doesn't try to do too much. He does what it takes to win. And that's where people look at flashiness as some sort of crazy attribute that, oh, this dude's greater than this player. But what about a guy who just simply does things the right way? I think he's the best example of that over anyone in college football. But,
It's gonna be a great game. Great
It's
game
gonna be-
regardless. But let's move on to another game that really has the potential to either be another great game or an Ohio State runaway. But that's the Ohio State Miami whatever game that is. I forget. I think it's in Atlanta. I think. Hold on, let me look it up.
Yeah.
Hey, Chase, you want to come in here and do your hot take of the week?
Hang on.
Oh, Chase is fighting people on Fortnite. He killed him with a minigun. Never said.
My favorite
Texas.
quarterback, Carson Beck.
Dallas, Texas is where this game is being played.
Favorite.
Your favorite
My
quarterback,
personal,
Carson Beck.
my personal idol, Carson Beck.
Hey, hold on. First technical difficulty check on the pod, just making sure I heard that right. Audio's good, video's good.
Yep.
Turn my headphones up for this one. You might have to say that one again, buddy.
Just
Yeah.
repeat that.
So we really got to talk about my personal favorite quarterback of all time in college and the NFL, Carson Beck. What a guy. What a guy. The type of guy that you would let date your daughter.
What the hell?
Just a
Someone get him off the show.
stand
Someone
up
get him off the show.
citizen.
I would not do that. I would not
Um,
let him date my daughter. I just want
hey,
that to
hey,
be
hey,
put
hey,
out
be
there.
squared.
Roll the clip from the last podcast where I said I hate Carson Beck.
3, 2, 1.
I hate Carson Beck.
Bro, I haven't seen his...
Unbiased pod here. I hate Carson.
Great clip. Great clip. But yeah, Miami, Carson Beck, my guy. Gonna pop off. Gonna show the world what he's really made of. Who knows? Who knows how the game's gonna go?
He has to keep the turnovers down.
Uh,
And Miami has to keep playing the type of defense they played against Texas A&M. And if they do that, they will be in this game come the end of it. If they don't, I don't know.
I mean,
guest
I'm going to
appearance.
say it.
Want to take your...
Miami didn't put up a single point until very late. Oh, Chase, is that time?
Chase.
Vince,
Go crazy,
I
kid.
love the background because Miami's winning it all. That's all I want to say.
It's all about the U.
That's Chase's...
Know that you, man. He's winning it all.
That's Chase's hot
I
take.
don't care about the past. That's in the past. But look at the future, man. He's winning it all.
That's Chase's hot take of the week. He thinks Miami upsets Ohio State and goes further. That's what he wanted to say. Chase's segment of the week.
All right, with that hot take aside, Miami didn't put up any points. They had that one field goal until the fourth quarter where they got a touchdown in the last little bit. That kind of scoring is not going to win a game against an Ohio State offense as electric as they are. Devontae Smith in the background. I mean,
I agree.
they're going to need to step
Ohio
it up.
State offense that scored 10 points against Indiana.
Yeah, but that Texas A&M defense bottled them up, and that's not even – I mean, the Texas A&M defense is not the Ohio State defense. The Ohio State defense is significantly better. Miami's got a lot to figure out, man. They got a lot to figure out in the kicking game. I mean, he missed 3 field goals. That's 9 points that you have to have against Ohio State. But what we do know is that if this football game comes down to a last second or late clutch time kick from the Ohio State Buckeyes, Miami fans, you better rejoice. Miami fans better be happy because we all know that motherfucker is not hitting a big time kick for Ohio State. Ohio State kickers in clutch time, they don't even exist.
Do we agree with that? Yay or nay? Yay or nay?
Ooh.
Do we agree?
I'm taking nay. I'm taking the nay. Can't lie.
All right, that's enough of Kanye West, man. I'm sorry. I just had to
Yeah,
add
get him
that.
off the screen, dude. We're going to get demonetized.
My fault.
That's much better.
I'm excited for that game. I think it's a battle of some pretty competent offenses and defenses, both with more prep time against each other. And Nate, you made the point that Miami didn't perform their best, but again, you can only take what you're given. You can only take what you're given. And despite, again, what the metrics said earlier, how Texas A&M did everything better, Miami found a way to win. And it's about how you can continue to find ways to win. And they'll take what Ohio State gives them too. I'm not airing out a prediction. I think Ohio State is a great team. They're definitely the well-deserved second-ranked team in all of college football. But at this stage, it's about who's hungrier, who wants it more. Carson Beck's still waiting to see that elite form of success. And Julian Sayin still having a lot to prove as well after, the disrespect he got at the Heisman ceremony, no one wanting to even look his direction. And this is a hungry Ohio State team. Jeremiah Smith, I've been seeing his clips on Twitter. He's ready to go. Jeremiah Smith, the greatest receiver in college football, is ready to fight his way into a semifinal. And I think it's going to be absolutely electric. I'm excited. Definitely other than the Indiana game, which I'm going to watch off of personal biasness because they're my favorite team, that would definitely be my top pick of the week if fans wanted to tune in game-wise. I'm telling them to watch that Ohio State versus Miami game. No question.
Yeah, definitely going to be a great game. I just want to say, I said Devontae Smith earlier. I meant Jeremiah Smith. So, yeah, just clear that up. Jeremiah Smith, great wide receiver. It's gonna be a good game.
Oh, all right.
I think that
Just
wraps our college football.
That wraps it.
We're in a Christmas spirit here on the Bench Mob podcast. It's Christmas time, and we're all excited for it. And what are your guys' GOAT Christmas movies?
Polar Express. Polar Express. Hot chocolate. Hot chocolate.
Great movie.
That's you.
Actually, fuck the Polar Express.
Whoa!
You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I hate the Polar Express. Nate hates the Polar Express, I think. And
I do.
Caden, if he was here, would probably hate the Polar Express too. I could ask my infant cousins; they would hate the Polar Express. And my hairless cat Harry also hates the Polar Express. All my homies hate the Polar Express.
I can't talk to a person like you.
Hey, Liam, do your parents spend any time with you? Yeah, probably not. Anywho, Polar Express, greatest Christmas movie of all time. Only second to Requiem for a Dream.
All right. Well, I'm gonna give you a different take. I'm gonna.
Chase likes Elf. Just saying, Chase likes Elf.
Yeah, well, I'll take it back. I'll
Vince
give you
join
my
back.
personal take.
Can someone text this guy and tell him to join back, please?
You think he knows how?
The link probably expired, dude. He's cooked.
I hope
the
not.
bit was worth it.
This clip is about to be actually. He probably has something to do. He probably left at a good time.
It has nothing to
What
do
the
at,
hell does
at
he have
12,
to do at midnight?
12:20
12:20.
Well, it's 11:20 for him because he's in Central Time.
All right, Nick, what's your
Ooh,
GOAT
look
Christmas
at me.
movie? What's your GOAT Christmas movie?
All right, let me bring you back to a classic. It may lack color, but it makes up for it in spirit. It's a Wonderful Life. I mean, talk about a story that goes through. Do you guys even know what that movie is?
Yes.
I mean, it's a classic. You can't go wrong. It is every mom's go-to favorite movie.
Well,
Tells
not
the
a
story of
mom.
this depressed guy who wants to kill himself, and it goes through his whole life and how he benefits every single other person in the world. Oh, look. Someone cared to join us. We're talking about It's a Wonderful Life, the best Christmas movie.
Well, you know what, Nate? I'm not a mom, and that was not a wonderful take. Give me National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, baby. Let's go. Great fucking movie.
Worst
Great movie.
Christmas movie ever.
Yeah, that's just a terrible take. Chevy Chase is a terrible human being. Known racist, by the way. So you're saying you support a known racist. You heard it here
I like
first.
the movie. God.
You heard it here first. B Squared
What's your
likes
good
Chevy
Christmas
Chase's
movie, man?
personal opinions.
Liam ruined my Christmas. You're really gonna sit here and tell me that the Polar Express is not a top 3 Christmas movie of all time? You are.
We're talking about number one.
Exactly.
We're talking about number one. We're talking about number one. I don't care about the top. I'm talking about number one.
Bro,
You
what movie
disrespected one of the
encompasses the
greatest
idea
Christmas
of the
movies
Christmas
of all
spirit?
time.
What movie encompasses the idea of the Christmas spirit more than the Polar Express? What it's all about. It has the big claws. It has good musical moments. It has belief. It has family dynamics. It has great voice acting. It has elves. It has reindeer.
All the characters look dead. It sucks. It's terrible. It scared me as a child. All right, it scared me as a child, and I hate it to this day.
I'm about to scare you as an adult. I'm about to scare you as an adult.
You know what didn't scare me as a child? National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You know what didn't scare me as a child? The Christmas Story. You know what didn't scare me as a child? Elf. You know what didn't scare me as a child? Home Alone. Great 4 movies right there, and none of them are the Polar Express.
All right, B Squared, favorite animated Christmas movie.
How can I be
If you're
different?
naming off all these live actions, give us an animated movie.
Vince?
Technical difficulties.
Dude, I don't know. Animated schmanimated, dude. Just give me National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, man. That's all that there is. That's all there has to be.
You're
Number
despicable.
one.
You're despicable.
Number
I
one.
hate you.
I mean, it's just objectively just a terrible take.
Nate, did I miss
I mean,
this?
let's.
You did.
You did. I talked about It's a Wonderful Life because I wanted to rage bait a little bit. My true favorite, by the way, is A Year Without a Santa Claus. Hell of a movie. Go check it out.
Okay. Interesting.
But we can't go without
Pulling
Christmas
out
movies without
underrated
talking about
movies, man.
I mean, it's a classic. Mr. Meisterburger, go-to character.
Man,
If
that
you
might
know,
be a
you know.
classic in fucking New England, dude. But that
What
shit is
it's your
not
fucking
cool.
welcome
out
to Good
here.
Burger, home of a Good Burger. May I take your order? Like you're not even talking about the shit we're talking about, buddy. Just wrap it
Dude, the
up.
Burgermeister Meister Burger
Vince,
is a
what's your favorite?
legend
We haven't
in the
heard you.
field.
I'm an elf guy.
Chase is an elf guy too.
El and it's so hard for me to pick because I love Home Alone so
Great
much.
movie. Great
And
movie.
I love Home
Great
Alone
movie.
1 and 2. I can't get behind anything once, they change actors. Um, but dude, Elf is just I'm a big Will Ferrell guy. Elf is I love a good comedy and Elf is it's just so good. So good.
Chase just said he loves you.
It's top
Great
tier.
movie.
Chase, I love you, bro. You know ball. Chase knows ball.
All right, and
I mean, you can't go wrong. A Will Ferrell classic. Fantastic
now to
movie. But
end it
let's
off,
talk about
we
one
got
Christmas
our
movie. Yeah, let me talk about one more Christmas movie. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I mean, hell of a movie. Great cast, but we got to talk about now
that leads us
which
to
of
our
the
next
reindeer are
segment.
actually the ones
Top
who were
5
carrying.
reindeer,
We
baby.
all know it wasn't Rudolph. We all know Rudolph was not doing shit.
Starting 5 reindeer.
We got
Huh?
some reindeer.
That's what we got to
Rudolph
get.
the
That's what
red-nosed
we got to
reindeer
get.
haters.
Point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, center in reindeer land. You know,
Okay.
what's the reindeer AAU basketball team looking like? That's what
Okay.
I'm curious about.
Okay. I'll do mine. But I'm not putting it into point guard, blah blah blah, whatever. And I'm
Oh,
not
you're
ready.
just doing a top
These
5?
are just my 5. These are not top 5,
All
not
right.
in order.
All right.
Or do you want me to do my top 5? I can do my top 5.
Well, you know what?
Do top
Just
five.
give it how you feel. Just
Okay.
do your thing, dude.
5. Dancer. There for the vibes. Keeps the spirits alive type of guy. I like him. I like Dancer.
Okay. Okay.
4. Hey, I'm getting into those. Shut up. Prancer. They're a duo.
The duo,
Dasher
great
and
duo.
Dancer and Prancer. They work well together. Prancer's the more
Prancer and
serious
Dancer.
side. Dancer's a little bit more. He keeps the mood high. But Prancer's there to be like, hey, bro, we kind of got to
Prancer still has that. Prancer still has that goofy side to him, because he's prancing a little bit. He's not
He
full
is,
blown dancing,
but
he's
he's
prancing.
more locked in than Dancer.
Yeah, for sure. But they balance each other out.
3,
A little yin and yang. Yeah.
3, Blitzen. This may
Great
be a
pick.
You know.
Blitzen. Blitzen is tough.
Personally, but
Blitzen's tough. I just like him. He's at the back of the sleigh. He's commanding. He's vocal. There's stuff you got to watch out for. There's still birds.
he's a leader, dude.
Here it doesn't take away from the fact that there's distractions, but Blitzen keeps
Great leader.
keep things alive in the back. Now 2,
True veteran. True
2.
veteran.
And you guys might hate me for this. I'm putting Rudolph, man, because there's a lot of Christmas Eves when it's foggy. There's a lot of them. It's not once every lifetime. There's a lot of them. Every other Christmas is probably foggy,
Light is his number 2.
and Rudolph has to step up. Rudolph has to step up, and you can't hate him for stepping up in a role in which he naturally fit. You're hating on a guy that can only do his job, and he does it well.
Can't do one trick pony. Rudolph is
He does it well.
one trick pony.
All right, I'll just skip past
He's
that.
a
Number
Shaquille
1.
O'Neal.
Give me my number 1. Donner.
Okay. Hey.
Donner is
There
the
you
best
go.
reindeer, and only solely because I love his name. Donner's my favorite reindeer, and he's
Kind of
friends
sounds like
with all of them.
Dahmer.
He's friends with all of them. He's friends with all of them. He's friends with all the reindeer. Anyone who wants to know the game plan can go to Donner. Anyone. Because he's a guy you can trust. And that's why he's my number 1. He's my guy. He's my top spot. He's the Tiger Woods of this shit. He does it every year. And that's my number 1.
All right.
I'm done. That's it.
Guys, I have breaking news. The call just came in. I actually just got hired as the head coach of the North Pole Reindeer AAU basketball team. I have 9 reindeer to pick from. I got to build this starting 5 here,
This
fellas.
program has gone so far downhill.
This program has just taken a huge step forward, putting
This
me
is
at,
what we're
at the
going
helm.
with. We're giving
This-
this clown
This
the
program,
reign.
this program has just leveled up further than you guys could ever imagine, and it has also leveled up with this starting 5.
Let me jump in real quick and give you my
Oh,
starting five,
fuck
though.
you. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Thank you for
No, go
saving the
ahead.
day. That's
We
a
had to
donner.
get away from that.
That's a donner ass
No,
play.
Yeah, you
no,
gotta go
no,
last. You
no.
gotta go
Go
last.
ahead, because I want to see how bad your starting 5 is. Go ahead.
And it's crazy because this is a storied program that a guy like you will run into the ground. With a guy like you, the Reindeer will lose their magic and they will crash and burn. But moving on to my starting 5. Um, not in any particular position. But at my 5-1, my 5 is Rudolph. He's a guy that you need to have in the squad. For all you Rudolph haters out there, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do in a situation where you don't have Rudolph and it's a foggy day? Huh? What are you gonna do? I know you B squared. You are a Rudolph hater,
No,
and that's
no. Go through
exactly
your
why
lineup.
they're gonna
Go
crash
through
and
your
burn.
Go through the rest of your lineup so I can see what this 500 team is really built like. Go ahead.
500 team, bro. There won't be a team when they crash and burn. You need Rudolph there. How are you gonna see? All right, moving on. I got Dasher and Dancer at my next 2. Dancer is my Lance Stevenson. He's gonna keep vibes up. Dancer is my Lance Stevenson. Um, my 2, my 2 is a bit of a big fella. He's gonna hold down the paint. I got Comet. I got Comet.
There you go.
I like that. I'm not a big
That's a
fan.
reindeer.
I like that. I like that.
And at my number 1, I gotta go with Blitzen. I gotta go with Blitzen. He's the star of the show.
I love the blitz and love, man. I love it. I can't get enough of it.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna go right after.
Okay, go ahead.
No, you gotta go last. You gotta go
Yeah, we
last.
gotta
You
let
gotta
Liam
go
get last. He's
whatever.
hype. He's hype.
Whatever.
So, I mean, I'll just go through it. Cupid coming in number 5 because you need the love.
Okay.
Without Cupid, I mean, there's no love. The team chemistry is going to be all gone.
Sure.
Next up, I'll go for the duo. I mean, let's go Dasher and Dancer. Not
Dasher.
Prancer. I don't fuck with Prancer. But Dasher Dancer.
Wow.
I know.
Okay.
And then number 2, we're going to go Vixen. Shout out. Great reindeer.
This is our last segment.
But number 1's Comet. It always has been Comet.
You said number 1 was
Cruising
what?
through the sky. Comet.
I'll let you.
You
I'm
can't
not
go
big on
wrong with Comet.
I'm not big on Comet, but I can see why you think that. And
The powerhouse of the team. He brings it down. Fastest reindeer.
Chase
They're
has an
the ones
opinion on what you
cruising through
just
the sky.
said. Chase, get in here. Bro, how?
How is Comet the powerhouse of the reindeer, bro?
This
What's
is what
When you look
Have
up in
you
the
heard
sky,
of the
what
other
you see? You see
names?
the shooting stars? That's Comet.
No,
Comet
this is what I'm
what
saying.
you look up in the sky.
This is what I'm
and see.
saying. This is what I'm saying. These 3 right here are making they're making it easier for my team to make the playoffs. They're making it easier for my team to make the playoffs.
What was wrong with
All
mine
right?
other than having Rudolph in there?
Look. Let me
Personally,
let me
Rudolph's not he's not top 5. Rudolph is not top. He's overrated.
Yeah,
He's
Rudolph
probably-
is number 6.
Rudolph is probably a
You have him on the
65.
bench on the off chance you need him. If it's a foggy night, you have
Get
him,
outta
but
here, bro.
he's
You're
not
not-
starting. He's not a
Get
starting
out of
5.
here. I don't like you anymore.
Alright, bro. Rudolph's a 65 overall.
You don't really believe that.
Look, you guys think you know about big 3s, right? You think you know about LeBron and D Wade and Bosch. Let me tell you about Dasher, Prancer, and Dancer.
Wait, keep
All
going.
right.
Keep going.
All right, at my point guard, I got Dancer. All right, Dancer's got a crazy dribble package.
That was
All
my
right,
5,
he's
right?
gonna-
Or am I tripping?
He's gonna mix you up. All right, at point
Yeah.
guard though is where I have him. He's gonna mix you up. He's a great passer. He's got vision. All right, and he's just in flow state the whole time he's on the court. All right, he's gonna facilitate things here. At shooting guard, I got Prancer. Prancer's a little more grounded. You know, a
He got
little
the same
more
exact
locked
right
in.
now.
A little more locked in. You know, he's gonna be he can get the ball and he can be shifty when he needs to, but when he doesn't, dude, he's good in a lot of different ways. He's versatile. All right. At my small forward, I have Dasher. Dashing to the rim, dude. He's a slashing player at small forward, dude. He's gonna be coming off the pick and roll. He's gonna be catching lobs. He's gonna be dunking that ball. He's a highlight reel
Let me
type of guy.
interject. We have pretty similar lists. I've never been high on Dasher. I see what you see in him though. I think he gets too distracted. That's
No
a
one's rim
thing,
running.
though.
No one's rim running like Dasher is.
That's
All
a
right, let me
coaching
tell you
thing
what.
though. You can't say though that his off the court stuff isn't an issue.
But does he not have? He has so much team chemistry with Dancer and Prancer, dude. When they're
No,
together,
I
it's
agree,
magic on the
but
court. It's
he would have
magic
been
on
my
the
he would have
court.
been my six. I had Dancer and Prancer at my 5 and 4. He would have been my six. He just gets distracted. That's a coaching thing, though. If you can capitalize off that and his
Got it.
athleticism, this team could go far.
All right, let me tell you about my 4. I got Blitzen, dude. Blitzen is a defensive. He's locking you the hell down on defense. He loves the contact. He loves to get physical. Blitzen is down there on the block, and he's making moves. But what else can Blitzen do? Blitzen can stretch the floor a little bit. Blitzen's been working on his 3 game in the offseason out on the glaciers. He's been working on it a little bit. He's been getting them shots up with the snowballs. All right, he's got it.
Yeah.
Now let me get you to my 4. I got Donner at the 5. Donner's just a big guy, dude. He just gonna go up strong. He's protecting the rim. Great defensive player. And you know what? I'll give you guys a little bit of credit. At my 6, my 6th man of the year is Rudolph. When you need him, you need him. But he is the weakest of the reindeer. He's the weakest. He's the slowest. He just doesn't add to the team
You don't
unless you
believe
need
that.
him for that
You don't
one
believe
thing.
that. There's no way you think Vixen is faster than Rudolph. I'm sorry. There's no way.
Rudolph just
Yeah,
doesn't
all right.
have
So this is
He
perfect.
just
This leads
doesn't
me
have
to
it.
the Nate's tractic of the week. Who is the fastest
shit.
reindeer of the bunch?
Oh shit.
That is my track
Oh,
question
shit.
I mean,
of the day.
I'll give it to
Oh, shit.
Dasher. I'll give it to
It's gotta be
Dasher.
Dasher.
It's got to be
It's gotta
Dasher,
be
but
Dasher.
he's too easily distracted. That's the problem. Liam, I just want you to say we have the same exact
Dasher than Comet.
we have the
Dasher
same
than
exact
Comet.
we
Dasher
have
and
the
Comet,
same
those are the
exact
big
list,
two.
Liam.
Yep.
Except I didn't have Dasher in my 5, and you didn't have Rudolph in your 5. We had the same exact list.
Yeah, but where does Rudolph? But if Rudolph is taking up a spot in your starting 5, he's not scoring like that. He's not doing anything unless the night is foggy, and the night is not always foggy. So you have a hole in your lineup 5 out of 10 nights, dude.
Bro, you're
More
Rudolph
than
is
5
on the
out of
bench. You
10.
sub him in
Half
if
the
you
nights
need.
aren't even foggy.
you're flying through a dark night. When will you
You sub him in. That's when you sub him in at the 6.
No.
Or okay, before the game, you get a little insider information that it's gonna be a foggy night. You write him into the lineup card. But that's
Hey, when you're trying to find something in the dark, what do you turn on? Probably a
what is
flashlight.
Rudolph doing
When you're answer my
when the
question.
moon's
Answer my
bright?
question. Answer my
Give me it
question.
again. Tell me the question again.
When you're trying to find something in the dark, what do you turn on?
A light.
And when is Santa delivering presents? Let me tell you, because it's not during the fucking day. It's at night, right? It's at night. It's at night. So when will Rudolph not be needed? When will he not be needed? Answer it.
It's the big 2.5. It's almost a big 2.6. You think there are lights on that goddamn sleigh? There are lights on the sleigh. There are lights on the sleigh. All right? It's
You're
only
telling me
needed.
you're
it's
telling
only
me
needed when it's crazy dark outside. They got the moon. The moon is bright. They put a
always
little
pretty
fucking
crazy
They
Christmas-
have the
dark
moon. They have
outside.
the stars. They have everything. Unless there's fog,
They're
Rudolph is not
flying
needed.
over
He
city.
sits on the
They're
bench
flying
and he
over
stays
city
there.
lights. There's light everywhere in the big 2.5. Rudolph was maybe okay. Maybe Rudolph was putting up numbers every night back in what? Fucking 1920, 1930, 1940.
Probably the Cold War. Probably the Cold War.
Rudolph is your grandpa's reindeer. He's your dad's favorite reindeer. All right? He's washed. He's washed. He is washed, except for a very specific time. All right? He's still on the team. All right, but he's on his
All right.
retirement tour.
All right, we've given our top 5s. I'm tired. I'm tired. Does anyone else got anything to say?
Yeah,
I
let
think
me
we
get
hit
back in.
everything.
Let me jump into the top gringo real quick. Top
Oh,
and
yes.
bottom gringo
Yes,
for
and I-
for
Does
some people here.
does my opening statement count as my letterbox movie of the week, or is that because that was
You
my
can
that was
do
my
both.
favorite?
I
movie
mean,
of
it's
all
up to
time.
you.
You
That
can
was
do
my
whatever
favorite
you
movie
want.
of all time. But is that my letterbox movie of the week?
Doesn't
Your
have to be.
segment.
Doesn't have to be. We can
You can
double
do
dip a
whatever you
little
Bet.
in movie
Okay,
land.
You go first.
All right, all right. I got an easy, a pretty obvious top gringo of the week. And it's following the vibe of our last couple segments here. It's Christmas time, man. It's Christmas time. That shit makes me happy. Shit makes me smile. Come on now. It's Christmas time. It's got great music. I love when the snow's falling, good food on Christmas, presents, and obviously all your relatives who are younger are excited. Christmas time is a great time. It's an elite time. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then whatever you
Wrap it
do
up.
celebrate,
Wrap it up.
it's a great
Wrap it up.
time.
Thank you.
Word
Kill
count.
yourself. All right, let's jump into the bottom gringo of the week, and I'm going to give it to college football playoff kicking units. The whole unit, all of it. College football playoff kicking units were horrible. JMU, had a field goal blocked. Miami missed 3 field goals. Texas A&M had a field goal blocked. Oklahoma missed 2 field goals in crunch time where they were trying to get back in the game. The college football playoff was 61% on field goals this week. It's embarrassing, and it has to change when they play some of these really good teams who had first-round buys.
I agree.
And there it is.
Yeah.
Top and bottom gringo of the week, baby.
Okay.
All right. One other thing, though. I feel like you got to make room for one other bottom gringo, a certain member who's not here today. I feel like we can't be
at the last second. At the last second, Caden R.D. Atkinson does get an honorable mention to the bottom gringo because who doesn't show up to he's 1/5 of the podcast here and he doesn't show up. Terrible.
No Christmas spirit whatsoever. I mean, just shameful, really.
My letterbox
He's getting
movie
cold.
of the week. Superman 2025, directed by James Gunn.
Good movie.
Orange Sweat.
And if you want the drinking game for Superman, hit us in the comments.
Last time I
We'll
watched
give it to
Superman,
you.
I cried. I cried 4 times. I cried at different times.
True story.
cried a lot.
This is true. We
lot
all
of
witnessed it.
I love
It was
Superman.
actually
I cried so much Caden punched me in the face. He was so annoyed.
Speaking of Caden,
it did happen.
we're going to edit in his raw take of the week right about now.
All right, so this is not Caden. This is John Thomas, and he's replacing Caden for his raw take of the week, and he wants to tell you guys something. Don't say anything bad. Just be honest and be kind. Just tell the viewers something.
Love you.
Oh, love you. That's your message. All right, and then say peace out.
Peace out.
Boom. All right, well,
Good take, Caden.
Good stuff.
That was really funny. And we
What a
appreciate
take. I
you
mean,
being
wow.
Here.
thanks everyone for watching the pod. We appreciate you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry
to everyone.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We got the tree.
Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever.
Happy holidays. Happy
Just
holidays.
happy holidays.
Whatever
Happy
you
holidays
celebrate.
from the Grant Street Gooners, and we love all of
We
you.
love you. We love
Shout
you. We're
out
not
to
allowed
Zhang
in the
Hao
GSG
again.
studio.
Shout
We're
out
not
to
allowed in
Zhang
the
Hao.
GSG studio, but we all love you. And thank you for tuning in to Bench Mob Sports.
And we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Peace.
See ya.